And Walmart's latest attempt to expand its online marketplace is sneakers, or we call it in the UK, trainers. Starting today, the retail giant is partnering with StockX. The sneakers and collectibles company is the latest in Walmart's roster of outside sellers. It will offer up brands like Jordan, Nike, as well as New Balance. It's part of Walmart's push to keep growing their e-commerce business. One of the first listings from the partnership, these, you can see that, retro Jordans, very nice, which can be yours for the cool price of $339. Scott Cutler is the CEO of StockX. He joins me now. Scott, great to have you on the show. So just talk then about this new venture and what, StockX and Walmart gets out this partnership.
Sure. Well, StockX is a global marketplace, and we love to be able to reflect current culture. And when you look at Walmart, which is one of the largest retailers and e-commerce brands in the world, they're making a big strategic move into marketplaces. And we're partnering with them to power this marketplace experience by providing into their catalog access to products that they couldn't otherwise get access to and that consumers love.
And on your side, you grow your client base as well. You grow also the base, so don't you?
Absolutely. We're hoping the hundreds of millions of customers that are Walmart customers in the Walmart marketplace will be exposed to StockX and the StockX experience and our brand, which stands for trust and verification, as they think about now getting access to these things.
Just for our viewers just around the world watching, who is your traditional, buyer? What does your audience look like?
So the marketplace for resale, particularly in sneakers, has been around since 1985. So this is not a new marketplace. When you think about our marketplace today, still the demographic of our customer skews younger. So 60% of our customers are under the age of 35. But sneakers has really converged with fashion, not only just performance on the pitch or on the field. Now it's really a fashion statement, and the younger consumer is inspired by what they see out there, and this represents one of the things, maybe not all of the things, but one of the things that they're able to express their own personality with.
So it's still the younger consumer who are buying these sort of items at this roughly level that we would show.
Or those of us that are parents buying for our kids.
Oh, don't get me started. I just say, no way. $100 a pair. So you can't buy you can't buy sneakers for that amount of money now. Look, but a smaller, and correct me if I'm wrong here, a smaller part of your business is collectibles. So talk about that. I mean, there was action figures, I was told. There's also baseball cards and even art. Do you see yourself expanding these offerings at all?
Absolutely. I mean, even when you think about sneakers, it's not just a performance item. It is also a collectible or something that has a real asset value. When you think about the other things that trade on our platform, even apparel, accessories, electronics, collectible items that could be toys or trading cards.
What's the quirkiest thing that is, in terms of a collectible, that is sold?
Stanley mug.
Really?
Yeah, Stanley mug now.
Are you serious?
A huge sensation that started this year and now trading at real resale prices where if you can find them and certain colors become very hot tradable items. And that's true almost in every category. Brands create great products. Yeah. They leverage scarcity. Consumers want them. And those are typically the products that will trade voraciously on StockX.
And, you're here in London, you're clearly looking to expand on your business in Europe and beyond. Where do you have your eyes on next?
Well, Europe is, outside of the US, our largest market. And obviously, it's the UK, it's France, it's Germany. We have a global supply base from all around the world. And you think about it, brands are placing products to consumers all around the world. And we have hundreds of thousands of sellers that leverage our platform to buy product. And then our job is to reach the consumers around the world. So I'm here this week. We're expanding our fulfillment network here in Europe, reaching this key demographic with faster shipping, better services, but still highly sought after items.
And can I just ask that we saw those trainers, those sneakers there. Is there one item that you would buy? What's your favorite sneakers that you're selling right now?
I bet you wouldn't guess the top selling shoe or sneaker in the UK is the Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Oh my God, I love those.
It's not the Jordan 1, it's not the Asics, it's the Lightning McQueen Crocs, but it's also...
You can't go wrong with Lightning McQueen.
Absolutely.
Right? Scott, great to see you. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming in.